In today's video, you're going to find out how you can get rid of your competition by using basic marketing techniques. Hi, my name is Faraz the Merchant, and I have been helping entrepreneurs do what they love doing for over 15 years. So, what is the first step to getting rid of your competition using marketing? First of all, you need to find out figure out what are your values, your principles, and put them down on a paper. These are my values and these are my principles that I use in my business and I stick by them. Now, communicate your principles, your values. What do you stand for? Why are you in business, in this particular business? Whatever it may be. Even if you are in your niche market, say if you have got a shop in the hardware market, or you have got a clothes shop in the clothes market, then too these principles, these values will make you stand out. And you need to communicate these values and principles in a way that your potential customers would understand. Now, potential customer is a person who's most likely to buy from you. That is called a potential customer. Now, anybody and everybody you might say is your potential customer because you've got a business, such a business that can cater to everybody. But in order to stand out from your competition and essentially eliminate your competition, you need to narrow that down. You need to become a business to one particular type of person. Say if you're in the hardware business, you need to define who is your customer, or who do you want to cater to, or let's put it in other words, who is your ideal customer, who's the best possible customer you could have. Now, that person for somebody could be an industrialist, for somebody it could be a guy like me, a young guy who likes to do stuff by himself, fix stuff or put up stuff by himself, or it could be a handyman who requires those tools and on a regular basis. And there are n number of customers that you could define for yourself who this person is, and you could start putting up your signage, your messages, whatever you put out, any kind of flyer you put out, any kind of banner you put up in your shop or outside your shop, needs to convey that message. Okay, by who are you in business for? Who is that ideal customer of yours? And lastly, the last tip I have for you today is, if you are in a niche market, say the hardware market or the clothes market or the baby care market, whatever your market may be, do something outrageous to stand out, just to attract customers. Now, when a new restaurant or a new hotel opens up, you many times see that there are balloons lined up, they put up balloon decorations and they start throwing up skylights. These are just outrageous techniques. Now this has become normal sort of, and people start to ignore it. But let me give you a very good example of a person named P.T. Barnum. He used to run a museum, a circus. He was the pioneer who started circuses. Now this guy was in US, and in the 18th century, I guess 17th or 18th century, he started doing circuses. At that time, circuses were called as museums, wherein people would walk in, see unique items, unusual items, and walk out. So this was what circuses look like, not like the circuses that we have today. But P.T. Barnum turned that simple boring type of a museum into an amusement park, sort of. And he achieved this by doing outrageous things. Once he brought in an elephant, and in US at that time nobody had seen an elephant in their whole life. So what did he do to attract people? He had got a land near the railway tracks. So he started plowing the land with this elephant, and he did this continuously for 6 months. And people anytime, and he would do this only when trains were coming in and going out of the city, were going to pass by the city. That is the time when he started doing this. It was just a big show. So you need to think in outrageous ways to attract people into your shop. If you want more footfall, this is the most easiest and cheapest way you could attract more customers and get more footfall into your shop. The second way is obviously by doing paid advertising, online advertising, and get customers into your shop that way, or just directly start selling online as well. Remember, in today's times when people are going contactless, you need to go digital. If not, then you need to think of outrageous ways of keeping your business afloat. So, have a great day, and remember, life is beautiful, live it, enjoy.